Welcome to a new transformative chapter in our Academy of Triumphant Leaders. I know what you're thinking. Controlling emotions and practicing indifference may sound dull and against human nature. However, don't be deceived. A well-understood Stoicism is precisely the path to maximize our lives. The Stoic principles help us master our internal battles, unlocking our true potential by focusing only on what we can control. This is not resignation. It's gaining almost supernatural control over our minds. Pay close attention to the 16 golden rules we'll explore next. These contain the wisdom to transform you into an active agent who dominates reality instead of being a passive victim. Before we begin, I would appreciate it. If you liked the video, you can help me continue spreading the Stoic philosophy. If you are not subscribed, I recommend you subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any videos. Let's get to work. 1. Live in the present moment. Embracing the philosophy of living in the present moment stands as a foundational principle in the pursuit of a fulfilling and meaningful life. It is a timeless truth that the present is the only tangible reality where our existence unfolds and meaningful experiences transpire. By cultivating an acute awareness of the present, we liberate ourselves from the shackles of the past and the uncertainties of the future. Living in the present is more than a momentary suggestion. It is a profound invitation to anchor our consciousness in the here and now. The past, with its array of memories, and the future, with its potential scenarios, remain intangible concepts until they materialize in the present. Therefore, directing our focus and energy towards the present moment becomes an act of profound mindfulness. Anchoring oneself in the present moment involves a deliberate and conscious effort to engage fully with the current circumstances, regardless of their nature. It means embracing the now with all its sensations, thoughts, and emotions, allowing oneself to be fully absorbed in the richness of the present experience. This state of complete absorption, often referred to as a state of flow, offers a heightened sense of vitality and satisfaction. In our fast-paced and often hectic lives, the ability to live in the present can serve as a powerful antidote to stress, anxiety, and the perpetual pursuit of an elusive future. The Stoics, ancient philosophers who emphasize the importance of the present, believe that true contentment and tranquility arise from a focused engagement with the current moment. To live in the present moment is to savor life's intricacies, appreciating the beauty of the mundane and the extraordinary alike. It is a conscious choice to disentangle oneself from the burdens of the past, which cannot be altered, and the uncertainties of the future, which are yet to unfold. By immersing ourselves in the present, we open the door to a vibrant and fulfilling existence. Practicing living in the present is not a mere exercise in mindfulness, but a transformative journey toward a heightened sense of aliveness. It requires a conscious decision to let go of the mental clutter associated with dwelling on the past or anxiously anticipating the future. Instead, it encourages a deep connection with the current reality, fostering a profound appreciation for the richness and depth that each moment holds. 2. Flow with life's changes. In the tapestry of our existence, change is the only constant. Acknowledging and adapting to life's ever-evolving nature is a cornerstone of wisdom and resilience. The principle of flowing with life's changes encapsulates a profound understanding of the impermanence inherent in all things. Embracing the impermanence of all aspects of life is akin to acknowledging the ebb and flow of a river, ever-changing, never stagnant. It is an invitation to perceive life as a dynamic and unfolding journey, where each moment is a fleeting snapshot in the grand mosaic of existence. The Stoic wisdom embedded in this principle encourages us to cultivate a mindset that accepts the transitory nature of people, situations, and possessions. Excessive attachment, a common pitfall in the human experience, can lead to suffering when the inevitable winds of change blow through our lives. By cultivating an awareness of impermanence, we create room for a healthier and more adaptable perspective. It is not a call for detachment, but a recognition that our journey is a series of interconnected moments, and holding on to any one of them too tightly can impede our growth. Letting go of rigidity and expectations becomes the key to navigating the undulating terrain of life. Rigidity acts as a barrier to the natural flow of experiences, preventing us from gracefully adapting to the evolving circumstances that surround us. Expectations, when unmet, can lead to disappointment and disillusionment. The Stoics, in their timeless wisdom, advocate for a mindset that embraces change with an open heart, fostering a resilient spirit capable of riding the waves of life's inevitable flux. Picture yourself on a surfboard, skillfully navigating the ocean's waves. The surfer does not resist the force of the water, but rather adjusts their stance, skillfully riding the crests and troughs. Similarly, flowing with life's changes requires a flexible mindset, an ability to adapt without losing one's balance. This principle encourages us to approach life with a sense of fluidity, appreciating the beauty in each moment, while understanding that the next wave is an inherent part of the journey. By relinquishing the desire for permanence and the illusion of control, we free ourselves to savor the richness of the present and gracefully embrace the unknown future. This Stoic principle serves as a guiding light, reminding us that our journey is not a straight path, but a winding river, and our ability to flow with its twists and turns determines the quality of our experience. In essence, by navigating life's changes with a spirit of acceptance and adaptability, we open ourselves to a profound and enriching voyage. 3. Control your thoughts. In the intricate dance of our inner world, the Stoic philosophy places a profound emphasis on the mastery of our thoughts as a gateway to emotional well-being and intentional action. The principle of controlling your thoughts is rooted in the understanding that the mind holds immense power over our emotions and, consequently, our actions. At its core, this principle invites us to become architects of our own mental landscapes, recognizing that the quality of our thoughts shapes the tapestry of our experiences. Thoughts, like seeds planted in fertile soil, have the potential to germinate into emotions and actions. Understanding this causal relationship empowers us to take deliberate control of our mental processes. The Stoics were keenly aware of the reciprocal relationship between thoughts and emotions, and how this interplay influences our perception of the world. Recognizing that we are what we repeatedly think, they advocated for a conscious cultivation of positive and uplifting ideas. This is not a mere exercise in wishful thinking, but a strategic approach to fortifying the mind against the corrosive effects of negativity. Silent reflection becomes a potent tool in this endeavor. In the hustle and bustle of life, the mind is often bombarded by a cacophony of external stimuli. Taking a deliberate pause for silent introspection allows us to untangle the threads of our thoughts, bringing clarity to the forefront. In this meditative space, we can examine the roots of our beliefs, discern the patterns of our thinking, and consciously redirect our mental energy towards positivity. Focusing on positive and uplifting ideas is not about denying the challenges and complexities of life, but about consciously choosing the lens through which we perceive them. By immersing ourselves in constructive and optimistic thoughts, we create a reservoir of resilience that can weather the storms of adversity. This Stoic practice is a proactive stance against the gravitational pull of negativity, enabling us to navigate life with a buoyant spirit. Picture the mind as a garden. To cultivate a flourishing garden, one must selectively plant seeds, nurture the soil, and prune away weeds. Similarly, controlling our thoughts involves intentional cultivation, choosing thoughts that contribute to our well-being, and discarding those that hinder our growth. 4. Find happiness in meaningful relationships and personal growth. Amid the complex tapestry of human experience, the Stoic philosophy extols the virtues of discovering happiness in the realms of meaningful relationships and personal growth. This principle is a timeless guide, urging us to liberate our minds from the entanglements of trivial matters and redirect our focus towards cultivating internal strength, self-discipline, and a purpose that transcends the mundane. In a world often inundated with superficial concerns, the Stoics recognized the enduring value of meaningful relationships. Beyond the fleeting allure of material possessions and fleeting pleasures, they emphasize the profound impact of genuine connections with others. True happiness, according to this Stoic tenet, is discovered in the warmth of human bonds, in the shared journey of growth, and in the reciprocity of understanding and support. To find happiness in meaningful relationships is not a call to abandon the practicalities of daily life, but rather an invitation to discern between the trivial and the significant. It encourages us to invest our time and energy in building connections that nourish the soul, fostering a sense of belonging and mutual enrichment. The Stoics understood that, in the tapestry of existence, the richness of life is magnified when shared with kindred spirits. Simultaneously, the Stoic philosophy calls us to concentrate on personal growth, a journey inward that extends beyond the superficialities of external achievements. This involves freeing the mind from the distractions of inconsequential concerns and redirecting our efforts towards nurturing internal strength and self-discipline. By honing these virtues, we become resilient architects of our own character, capable of withstanding the challenges life presents. Self-discipline, a cornerstone of Stoic wisdom, is not merely about restraining impulses, but about channeling our energies towards actions that align with our values and contribute to our flourishing. It is through self-discipline that we gain mastery over our desires, ensuring that our pursuits are guided by reason rather than the whims of the moment. A transcendent purpose serves as the compass in this journey of personal growth. The Stoics advocated for a purpose that extends beyond personal gratification, a calling that contributes to the well-being of the broader human community. This purpose, often rooted in principles of virtue and wisdom, provides a sense of direction and fulfillment that surpasses the ephemeral pleasures derived from transient pursuits. 5. Simplify your life. In the intricate dance of modern living, the Stoic philosophy provides timeless counsel on the art of simplifying one's life. This principle advocates for a deliberate and conscious approach to managing the complexities of existence by delegating, outsourcing, or eliminating tasks that distract from what genuinely matters. The Stoic wisdom embedded in this principle can be distilled into the adage, less is more. It prompts us to discern and clarify our top priorities, fostering a life of greater purpose and fulfillment. To simplify your life is to recognize the inherent value of focus amidst the chaos of daily obligations. In a world saturated with incessant demands, the Stoics encourage us to discern between the essential and the superfluous. Delegating tasks that do not align with our core priorities allows us to reclaim precious time and mental bandwidth, redirecting them towards endeavors that contribute to our well-being and personal growth. The notion of outsourcing tasks extends beyond mere practicality. It underscores the wisdom of seeking support from others when needed. The Stoics recognize the strength in interdependence, acknowledging that collaboration and assistance can enhance our collective capacity to navigate life's complexities. By outsourcing tasks, we not only lighten our individual burdens, but also create opportunities for collaboration and shared achievements. Eliminating non-essential elements from our lives is a radical yet liberating aspect of simplification. It involves a conscious decision to declutter our physical and mental spaces, creating room for clarity and purpose. This Stoic practice invites us to assess our commitments, possessions, and obligations, letting go of what does not contribute meaningfully to our overarching goals. The ethos of less is more challenges the prevailing narrative that associates busyness with productivity. Instead, it encourages us to streamline our lives, honing in on what truly matters. This approach aligns with the Stoic understanding that a cluttered and chaotic existence can impede our journey towards wisdom and tranquility. Clarifying our top priorities is the linchpin of this Stoic principle. It necessitates a deliberate reflection on what brings enduring value to our lives and aligns with our fundamental principles. By distilling our focus to a handful of essential priorities, we cultivate a sense of purpose and direction. This intentional living allows us to invest our time and energy in pursuits that contribute significantly to our personal and collective well-being. 6. Acceptance and responsibility. In the tapestry of Stoic wisdom, the principle of acceptance and responsibility weaves together a profound understanding of the human experience. It beckons us to navigate the complexities of life with a nuanced perspective, one that involves acknowledging reality without necessarily approving of it. Simultaneously, it underscores the pivotal role of taking responsibility for our attitudes and actions, urging us to manage the present reality with wisdom and discernment. Acceptance within the Stoic framework is not synonymous with passive resignation. Instead, it encapsulates the idea of facing the current state of affairs without denying or distorting it. It is an acknowledgement that reality exists independently of our preferences, and to engage with it authentically, we must first comprehend it. The Stoics recognize that resisting or denying reality only compounds suffering, and thus acceptance becomes a gateway to tranquility. Crucially, acceptance does not imply approval of every circumstance. Instead, it invites us to grapple with the truth of the present moment, discerning between what is within our control and what lies beyond it. By accepting the reality we cannot change, we free ourselves from the burdens of futile resistance and gain clarity to focus on meaningful action. Parallel to acceptance is the Stoic call to take responsibility, a cornerstone of personal development and ethical living. In embracing responsibility, we become architects of our own responses to life's challenges. This involves recognizing that while we may not have control over external events, we do hold agency over our attitudes and actions. It is an internal locus of control, empowering us to shape our experiences by choosing how we respond to circumstances. Taking responsibility extends beyond the immediate consequences of our actions. It encompasses cultivating a deliberate and conscious approach to our own mental and emotional states. This Stoic practice encourages us to exercise discernment in our reactions, recognizing that our attitudes not only shape our individual well-being, but also influence the quality of our interactions with the world. Managing the present reality wisely is the fusion of acceptance and responsibility. It involves applying discernment to understand the contours of the present moment, accepting what cannot be changed, and taking responsibility for our responses to what lies within our control. This dynamic interplay enables us to navigate the complexities of life with a sense of purpose, resilience, and inner harmony. 7. Be self-disciplined. In the philosophical tapestry of the Stoics, the principle of self-discipline emerges as a guiding light on the path to personal excellence. It calls upon individuals to tap into their rational and moral capabilities to their fullest extent, recognizing self-discipline as an indispensable catalyst for achieving a state of personal excellence. Self-discipline, within the Stoic ethos, is not merely a matter of restraining impulses or adhering to external rules. Instead, it is a dynamic process that involves unleashing the inherent powers of reason and morality embedded within human nature. The Stoics believe that true personal excellence arises when individuals harness their rational faculties to navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and ethical clarity. At its core, self-discipline is a call to govern one's actions in alignment with rational judgment and moral principles. It is an intentional and conscious effort to channel one's energies toward pursuits that contribute to personal growth, virtue, and the well-being of others. In cultivating self-discipline, individuals become stewards of their own character, architects of a life that reflects the highest ideals of reason and morality. The Stoics recognize that self-discipline is not a static state, but a continuous journey of refinement. It involves a commitment to ongoing self-improvement, a dedication to honing one's rational and moral capacities throughout the course of life. By doing so, individuals elevate themselves to a state of personal excellence, a state characterized by resilience, integrity, and a steadfast commitment to ethical living. Unleashing rational and moral capabilities encompasses a twofold process. The rational aspect involves engaging in critical thinking, sound judgment, and the discernment of the true nature of events. By employing reason, individuals can navigate the complexities of life with clarity, making decisions that align with their values and contribute to their flourishing. The moral dimension of self-discipline relates to adhering to ethical principles and virtuous conduct. The Stoics placed great importance on living in accordance with the cardinal virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Through the practice of these virtues, individuals not only enhance their own well-being, but also contribute positively to the broader social fabric. 8. Reflect before acting. Embedded in the fabric of Stoic wisdom, the principle of reflecting before acting serves as a timeless guide for navigating the complexities of human experience. It encourages the insertion of a deliberate pause between the stimulus and our subsequent reaction, an interlude where we engage in thoughtful contemplation before making significant decisions. At its essence, this Stoic practice calls for a moment of stillness amid the turbulence of life. It recognizes that the space between stimulus and reaction is a realm of profound potential, a space where our capacity for reasoned and measured response can be cultivated. This principle urges us to resist the impulsive pull of immediate reactions and instead embrace the power of conscious reflection. The Stoics were keenly aware of the impact of reflexive responses on the quality of decision-making. By advocating for a pause, they underscored the importance of creating mental space to consider alternative perspectives and potential courses of action. This intentional reflection is not a procrastination of action, but a strategic embrace of thoughtful consideration before engaging in significant decisions. In the modern context, where rapid-fire stimuli bombard our senses, the call to reflect before acting becomes increasingly relevant. Whether faced with personal challenges, professional dilemmas, or societal issues, the Stoic approach invites us to resist knee-jerk reactions and, instead, to approach decision-making with a measured and deliberate mindset. The practice of reflecting before acting is especially poignant in moments of emotional intensity. Emotions, while valid and natural, can cloud our judgment if left unchecked. By inserting a pause, we create a buffer that allows us to distance ourselves from the immediacy of emotional responses. This deliberate step back fosters clarity, enabling us to respond to situations with greater insight and composure. The significance of this Stoic principle extends beyond individual decision-making. It permeates interpersonal relationships and societal dynamics. By encouraging a collective commitment to thoughtful reflection, it promotes a culture of informed discourse and collaborative problem-solving. The collective insertion of pauses before reactions becomes a powerful force in fostering understanding and harmony. 9. Fear not death. In the philosophical tapestry woven by the Stoics, the principle of fearing not death stands as a testament to their profound understanding of the human experience. It calls upon individuals to contemplate the inevitability of death without succumbing to fear. Instead, the Stoic perspective on mortality is an invitation to recognize death as an inescapable aspect of existence, thereby liberating oneself to live boldly and authentically in the present. The Stoics approached the contemplation of death with a nuanced perspective, one that acknowledges the natural inclination to fear the unknown, yet urges a transcendence of this fear through rational reflection. In recognizing death as an inevitable part of the human journey, they sought to cultivate a mindset that transforms the awareness of mortality into a catalyst for living a more intentional and purposeful life. The fear of death, according to the Stoics, often stems from a misunderstanding or a distorted perception of its nature. By engaging in thoughtful reflection on the subject, individuals can dismantle the anxieties associated with mortality. Death is seen not as an ominous endpoint, but as an integral part of the cosmic order, a universal truth that unites all living beings. Contemplating death without fear is not a callous disregard for life, but a recognition of its transient nature. The Stoics believed that the awareness of life's impermanence serves as a powerful impetus to live authentically and with purpose. This principle encourages individuals to free themselves from the shackles of paralyzing fear and instead to embrace life in all its richness and complexity. By facing the inevitability of death, individuals gain a newfound perspective on the significance of their choices and actions. The Stoic philosophy teaches that when the fear of death diminishes, the focus shifts from mere survival to a more profound exploration of what it means to truly live. It becomes a liberation from the constraints of trivial concerns, empowering individuals to pursue a life aligned with their values and aspirations. Living boldly in the present, unburdened by the fear of death, involves an active engagement with life's opportunities and challenges. The Stoics believe that this fearless approach to existence fosters resilience, courage, and a deep appreciation for the fleeting moments that make up the human experience. It is a call to savor life's richness without being paralyzed by the specter of its inevitable conclusion. 10. Restrain your desires. In the profound teachings of Stoicism, the principle of restraining desires emerges as a guiding philosophy for cultivating a happy and peaceful life. This Stoic tenet encourages individuals to embrace moderation in their desires, recognizing that chronic dissatisfaction often stems from an insatiable longing for unnecessary things. By practicing the art of temperance in desires, one can navigate the complexities of life with a sense of contentment and tranquility. The Stoics understood that an unchecked and insatiable appetite for desires could lead to perpetual discontent. The pursuit of excessive and superfluous wants, they believed, could obscure the path to genuine fulfillment and disrupt the inner equilibrium necessary for a peaceful existence. In urging the restraint of desires, Stoicism proposes a deliberate and mindful approach to the pursuit of happiness. Emphasizing moderation in desires is not a call for asceticism or the renunciation of legitimate aspirations. Instead, it invites individuals to discern between genuine needs and frivolous wants. By adopting a discerning mindset, one can channel energy and focus toward pursuits that align with personal values and contribute to lasting well-being, rather than being ensnared by the fleeting allure of momentary gratifications. The Stoic philosophy recognizes that an overindulgence in desires often leads to a perpetual cycle of longing and dissatisfaction. By restraining desires, individuals break free from this cycle, finding contentment in the present rather than perpetually chasing an elusive future. This practice of temperance becomes a key to unlocking the door to a life marked by inner peace and a more profound sense of fulfillment. Restraint in desires is closely intertwined with the Stoic virtue of temperance, a quality that involves the deliberate moderation of one's impulses and appetites. By practicing temperance, individuals cultivate an inner strength that allows them to resist the lure of excess and navigate the spectrum of desires with wisdom and discernment. The Stoics were keenly aware that the pursuit of unnecessary desires could become a source of perpetual restlessness. The principle of restraining desires encourages individuals to embark on a journey of self-examination, questioning the motives behind their wants and fostering a conscious relationship with the things they seek. In doing so, they can break free from the chains of insatiable longing and discover a more profound and enduring contentment. 11. Avoid excess. In the rich tapestry of Stoic philosophy, the principle of avoiding excess emerges as a guiding principle for a balanced and harmonious life. The Stoics advocate for a mindful pursuit of equilibrium between extremes, emphasizing that both excess and deficiency can lead to unhappiness. This Stoic maxim encourages individuals to navigate the delicate balance of life with wisdom and temperance, fostering a state of well-being that arises from avoiding the pitfalls of extremes. The Stoics recognize the innate human tendency to swing between extremes, whether it be in the pursuit of pleasure, the quest for success, or the expression of emotions. Excess in any aspect of life, they believed, could disrupt the delicate equilibrium necessary for a flourishing existence. By urging individuals to avoid excess, Stoicism presents a timeless wisdom that transcends cultural and temporal boundaries. Striving for balance between extremes is not a call for a monotonous or mediocre existence, but an invitation to discern the nuanced shades between excess and deficiency. It encourages individuals to cultivate a conscious awareness of their choices, recognizing that both the abundance and scarcity of various aspects of life can have profound implications for well-being. The Stoics viewed excess as a source of potential turbulence in one's life. Whether it is an excess of material possessions, an overindulgence in pleasures, or an obsession with success, the consequences of excess were seen as detrimental to the cultivation of inner peace and tranquility. By avoiding excess, individuals can navigate the complexities of life with a measured and deliberate stride. This Stoic principle echoes the virtue of temperance, an ethical quality that involves the moderation of one's impulses and desires. Avoiding excess becomes a practice of self-discipline, allowing individuals to steer clear of the extremes that could lead to imbalances in various aspects of life, including relationships, work, and personal well-being. The pursuit of balance also implies an acknowledgement of the dynamic nature of life. The Stoics understood that circumstances are ever-changing, and maintaining equilibrium requires an ongoing process of adjustment and adaptation. By avoiding the rigidity of extremes, individuals can navigate the ebb and flow of life with resilience and a sense of inner harmony. 12. Seek the truth with humility. Embedded in the heart of Stoic philosophy, the principle of seeking the truth with humility serves as a guiding light in the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. The Stoics encourage individuals to recognize the inherent limits of human knowledge, fostering an attitude of humility in the face of uncertainty. This principle advocates for the pursuit of truth without rigid dogma, inviting a continuous exploration of reality with an open and inquisitive mind. The Stoics, despite their profound reverence for reason and wisdom, were acutely aware of the intrinsic constraints of human cognition. By acknowledging the limitations of knowledge, they sought to cultivate an intellectual humility that serves as a counterbalance to the potential arrogance that may accompany certainty. The call to seek the truth with humility is an invitation to approach the vast tapestry of existence with an understanding that our comprehension is inevitably partial. Embracing uncertainty with humility is not an endorsement of skepticism or nihilism, but a recognition that the complexity of reality often surpasses our capacity for full understanding. The Stoics believed that by humbly acknowledging the limitations of our knowledge, we create a foundation for a more genuine and nuanced engagement with the world. In the Stoic framework, humility is intertwined with the pursuit of truth. It involves an openness to reevaluate beliefs in the face of new evidence and a willingness to accept that our understanding may be subject to revision. This dynamic interplay between seeking truth and embracing humility is a pathway to intellectual growth and a deeper appreciation of the multifaceted nature of reality. The Stoics cautioned against the entrenchment of dogma, a rigid adherence to fixed beliefs that hinders the exploration of diverse perspectives. Seeking the truth without dogma requires an active and inquisitive engagement with ideas, a receptivity to alternative viewpoints, and a commitment to intellectual honesty. This Stoic principle promotes a fluid, evolving understanding of truth, acknowledging that wisdom often emerges from a collective and ongoing pursuit. Humility in the pursuit of truth also extends beyond individual intellectual endeavors to encompass a broader societal context. The Stoics believed that fostering a culture of humility encourages a respectful exchange of ideas and a shared commitment to collective learning. It becomes a cornerstone for building a community that values diverse perspectives and is dedicated to the continual refinement of knowledge. 13. Transform emotions, don't suppress. At the core of Stoic philosophy lies the principle that encourages individuals not to suppress emotions, but to transform them through objective reflection. Stoicism does not advocate the elimination of emotions, but rather a deliberate and conscious process of recalibrating reactions. This nuanced approach invites individuals to engage in introspection, applying reason and reflection to channel their emotions in a way that aligns with wisdom and virtue. The Stoics recognize the inherent and natural presence of emotions in the human experience. Rather than viewing emotions as obstacles to rationality, they saw them as valuable signals that could be harnessed for personal growth. The key lies in transforming these emotional responses through a deliberate and objective examination of their underlying causes and implications. The Stoic practice of transforming emotions involves a twofold process. First and foremost, it requires a heightened self-awareness, a conscious recognition and acknowledgement of the emotions as they arise. Instead of reflexively succumbing to emotional reactions, individuals are encouraged to step back and observe their feelings with a detached yet engaged perspective. The second aspect involves the application of reason and objective reflection. Stoicism suggests that emotions often arise from our interpretations and judgments about events rather than the events themselves. By subjecting these interpretations to rational scrutiny, individuals can recalibrate their reactions, ensuring that their emotional responses are in harmony with virtue and aligned with a broader understanding of the situation. Crucially, the Stoic approach does not advocate a suppression of emotions, as that could lead to inner turmoil and a denial of authentic human experience. Instead, it underscores the importance of transforming emotions into constructive and virtuous actions. This process allows individuals to navigate life's challenges with resilience and wisdom, cultivating an emotional resilience that transcends the oscillations of fleeting passions. Calibrating reactions carefully involves a conscious choice to respond to emotions in a manner that aligns with one's values and ethical principles. It requires the cultivation of emotional intelligence, an ability to discern the nuances of one's feelings and respond to them in a way that contributes to personal well-being and the well-being of others. In the Stoic framework, transforming emotions is not a one-time event, but an ongoing practice. It is a dynamic interplay between self-awareness, reason, and ethical reflection. By engaging in this transformative process, individuals can harness the power of emotions as a force for personal growth, resilience, and the cultivation of virtuous character. 14. Endure and transmute suffering. Embedded within the Stoic philosophy is the principle of enduring and transmuting suffering, an invitation to cultivate emotional resilience in the face of life's adversities. Stoicism encourages individuals not only to accept challenges willingly, but also to transform the experience of suffering into opportunities for profound personal growth. Enduring suffering in the Stoic sense is not a passive resignation, but an active engagement with the inevitable challenges of life. Stoics believed that by developing emotional resilience, individuals can face adversity with a steadfast spirit, maintaining inner tranquility even amid difficult circumstances. This resilience stems from a profound acceptance of the transient nature of both joy and suffering. Accepting challenges willingly is a central tenet of Stoicism. Instead of resisting or resenting the difficulties that life presents, individuals are urged to approach them with a mindset that views challenges as opportunities for learning and character development. This perspective transforms suffering from a burden to a crucible in which one's virtues can be forged. The Stoic philosophy advocates for a transformative approach to suffering, a process that involves transmuting the raw material of pain and hardship into opportunities for personal and moral advancement. This alchemical process requires a conscious reflection on the nature of suffering and a deliberate effort to extract meaning and wisdom from challenging experiences. Transmuting suffering into opportunities for growth involves a re-evaluation of one's perspectives and attitudes. Stoics believe that by viewing hardships through the lens of virtue and wisdom, individuals can extract valuable lessons, develop greater empathy, and cultivate a deeper understanding of the human condition. It is a conscious effort to turn adversity into a catalyst for positive transformation. Crucial to the Stoic approach is the recognition that suffering is an inherent part of the human experience. Rather than attempting to escape or avoid it, Stoicism encourages individuals to confront suffering with resilience and an unwavering commitment to virtue. This mindset shifts the focus from the mere endurance of pain to an active engagement with the transformative potential that suffering holds. In the Stoic framework, enduring and transmuting suffering is not a call to romanticize pain, but an acknowledgement that within the crucible of adversity lies an opportunity for profound personal and moral development. It is an invitation to approach life's challenges with courage, resilience, and a steadfast commitment to extracting meaning and virtue from every experience. 15. Cultivate gratitude. At the heart of Stoic wisdom lies the principle of cultivating gratitude, an intentional practice of regularly focusing on the positive aspects of life, even in the midst of challenging circumstances. Stoicism encourages individuals to engage in a mindful appreciation of life's blessings, fostering resilience and personal growth. This practice involves not only recognizing the value of what is present, but also imagining life without those appreciated elements as a means to reinforce gratitude. Cultivating gratitude in the Stoic tradition is a deliberate and conscious choice to direct one's attention to the aspects of life that bring joy, fulfillment, and meaning. This practice is not contingent on external circumstances, but is rooted in a profound understanding that gratitude is a mindset that can be nurtured through intentional reflection. Regularly focusing on the positive aspects of life serves as a powerful antidote to the challenges and hardships that individuals inevitably face. Stoicism suggests that by training the mind to acknowledge and appreciate the good, individuals can enhance their emotional resilience and navigate difficulties with a more balanced and optimistic outlook. The Stoics believe that the practice of gratitude goes beyond a mere counting of blessings. It involves a dynamic engagement with the present moment. This mindful awareness allows individuals to savor the richness of their experiences, fostering a deep sense of contentment and connection with the intricacies of life. An integral part of cultivating gratitude in Stoicism is the practice of imagining life without the elements that are typically taken for granted. By temporarily removing the familiar aspects of life, individuals gain a renewed appreciation for the value these elements bring. This imaginative exercise serves as a reminder of the transience of life's gifts and encourages individuals to cherish and make the most of the present. The Stoic philosophy views gratitude as a key component of virtuous living. By actively acknowledging the positive aspects of life, individuals not only enhance their own well-being, but also contribute to the well-being of the broader community. This interconnected perspective emphasizes the shared nature of human experiences and the importance of fostering a collective sense of gratitude. In challenging times, cultivating gratitude becomes a beacon of light, illuminating the path through adversity. By intentionally focusing on the positive, individuals can tap into a wellspring of strength and resilience, transforming setbacks into opportunities for personal and moral growth. Gratitude in the Stoic sense becomes a source of inner fortitude and a guiding principle for navigating the complexities of life with wisdom and grace. 16. Keep learning. Embedded within the fabric of Stoic philosophy is the principle of perpetual learning, an outlook that regards education and intellectual growth as ongoing, lifelong processes. Stoicism encourages individuals to approach life with a spirit of curiosity and a relentless quest for understanding, emphasizing that the pursuit of knowledge provides enduring satisfaction. In the Stoic tradition, learning is not confined to formal education or specific stages of life. Instead, it is seen as a dynamic and continual engagement with the world. The Stoics believe that curiosity and a hunger for understanding are fundamental to a fulfilled and meaningful existence, contributing to both personal flourishing and the betterment of society. Viewing education as a continual process aligns with the Stoic emphasis on the importance of wisdom and virtue. It recognizes that the journey of learning extends far beyond the acquisition of facts and degrees, encompassing a deepening understanding of oneself, others, and the complexities of the world. The Stoics viewed intellectual growth as an essential aspect of ethical development, as it enriches one's capacity for reasoned judgment and virtuous living. Curiosity, in the Stoic context, is not merely a passing interest, but a driving force that propels individuals to explore, question, and seek meaning in the vast expanse of knowledge. The Stoics saw the pursuit of understanding as a source of enduring satisfaction, providing a constant wellspring of inspiration and purpose throughout one's life. The Stoic commitment to continuous learning extends beyond the realms of philosophy and academia. It encompasses a broad spectrum of disciplines, encouraging individuals to engage with diverse fields of knowledge, from the arts and sciences to practical skills and interpersonal insights. This multi-dimensional approach to learning fosters a holistic understanding of the world and contributes to the development of a well-rounded, virtuous character. The The Stoic perspective on learning is rooted in the belief that an intellectually engaged and curious mind is better equipped to navigate life's challenges. Rather than viewing education as a means to an end, the Stoics considered it an integral part of the journey, a pathway to personal growth, and a source of resilience in the face of adversity. In the Stoic framework, the pursuit of knowledge is not limited by age or circumstance. Whether through formal education, self-directed learning, or meaningful life experiences, the commitment to continuous learning remains a guiding principle for a flourishing and purposeful life. It is an acknowledgement that every moment offers an opportunity to deepen understanding, refine perspectives, and contribute to the betterment of oneself and the world. In the tapestry of Stoic wisdom, we've explored 16 timeless principles that offer profound insights for living a life of purpose, resilience, and virtue. From embracing the present moment to cultivating gratitude, each principle serves as a guiding beacon on the path to personal and moral growth. As you embark on your own journey, remember that Stoicism is not a rigid doctrine, but a flexible framework that invites continual reflection and application. Whether facing life's adversities or celebrating its joys, the Stoic principles offer a reservoir of wisdom to draw upon. If these Stoic teachings have resonated with you, we encourage you to incorporate them into your daily life. Embrace the present, navigate change with resilience, and cultivate gratitude amidst life's challenges. Explore the transformative power of transforming emotions, enduring suffering, and fostering a commitment to continuous learning. Your engagement with Stoic principles can be a source of strength, guiding you through the ebb and flow of life's complexities. Remember, the journey of self-discovery and virtuous living is ongoing, and each moment offers an opportunity for growth. We hope you found value in this exploration of Stoic philosophy. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insights into philosophy, wisdom, and the art of living. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and may your path be filled with purpose, resilience, and the pursuit of wisdom.